Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a book that I actually was a beta reader for an author named Haven Francis. I've read a couple of her books and beta read for her, and I wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on one of her books. This one is called God In Carver. It's basically about friendship, you know what I mean? The whole storyline is about friendship, trust, loyalty, and that's the whole gist of it. But the characters in this book, the main character is Tatum. She's the female character in this book, and she has a couple of friends named Nash and Brandon. So basically it starts off with Nash and Tatum are friends. You know, they actually have a good friendship going on. They think that they can trust each other. They seem to just always be there for each other whenever they need each other. So time goes on, and they actually, though Brandon was another one of the friends, and it turns out that he actually walked away from them a year ago, and he just never talked to them again. He acts like he hates them, and Tatum is actually wondering why, because they had been friends since kindergarten, and she kind of misses that whole friendship. So the story progresses, and her and Nash end up having this relationship. They end up becoming a couple. And she has taken crap from him her whole life, you know what I mean? He's always been with other girls, and they were just friends, so it was fine. But now it turns out that he comes up with an excuse that he's afraid that she's going to leave him. So he does some things, he tells some lies to her, and she meets this other girl named Presley, who is kind of an unlikely friend because she's a cousin of Tatum's, basically her enemy, I guess. In high school, you know, you have your enemies or whatever. But Presley is a cousin of this girl, and she actually befriends Tatum, and she becomes her best friend. And she actually teaches her to not take crap, because she grew up in a single home, and her mom actually had all these boyfriends who actually didn't treat her well, and that's the only role model that she's ever had. So she kind of just thought if somebody wasn't there, you know, that's just how they were supposed to be treated. Awful. So this Presley teaches her that she doesn't need to be treated like that. She deserves better. So they go through this story where that she has to become a strong person on her own. And I think it's a good story that teaches you that honesty is the best policy. You know, sometimes it's easier just to tell a lie, just to get what you want in the long run. You know what I mean? Well, not in the long run, but in the short run. You tell a lie, and you think everything's going to be fine because I told this lie. Nobody's going to find out. It's just everything's going to be fine and dandy. And it turns out, just like in life, those lies and secrets are going to come out, and it's going to tear everything apart. Everything you know is going to be turned around because of these lies. And it's also, on Brandon's side, it's good for you to see that it's easier for his character just to walk away rather than face the facts, to face what's going on. So I think the moral of this whole story is to actually do the right thing. You know what I mean? It's easier to tell a lie or to walk away, but it teaches you in this story that that's not always the best policy, because in the long run, lies are going to come out, secrets are going to be revealed, and you find out who your real friends are. So yeah, I really think this is a strong book that teaches you great lessons, you know what I mean? So it's a great book. It is probably for the older crowd, 17 and above, because there is some mature themes in this book. But it is definitely a good read for teenagers to go ahead and read, because there is a lot of high school bullying in this book, and it teaches you how to deal with that. It's called God In Carver. It's written by Haven Francis. And yeah, so go ahead and check it out. And until next time, guys, enjoy the adventure.